Great and beautiful morning, afternoon, and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 232 edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, the market across the globe is really mixed this morning, and we can see the impact of sentiment as news of the Silicon Valley Bank in US. What happened. At the same time, the move by Pakistan also to start buying China, Russia oil at $50. Can see also the move by um, Biden administration to start what drilling more oil. All these are the factors that are driving the whole market. At the same time, we're already in the earning season across the globe, but as we speak now, there is kind of volatility across the globe in terms of security or moving to investment. Most government investing in world equipment as we speak now. That means creating market for those companies. At the same time, those performance will impact those into defensive gadgets and all those stuff. One, and also can see that what happened as a result of this 48 collapse of 48 hours collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank in US also strengthen another sentiment and another kind of contagious fear that is also likely to spread. But for me, I would advise that investors, you as a trader or investor in the market, you know why you are in the market, and you know the sector you are investing, and you know the companies you are putting your money. That's why I've said everywhere, any day that as a good trader or investor, a successful one, let me use that language, as you trade your plans, after setting your goals, you trade your plan, the companies you are putting your money, there is always no necessary for us to look at the fundamental of this company, look at it technically, what is the perception, what is sentiment of investor towards that company when you are taking your investment, because at the end of the day, it's your hard-earned money and you want to grow it or you protect it. For that, when you are putting your money anywhere, you need to understand what is the operation of this company, and also the indicators that will alert what is happening in that company is very, very key. And that is why earnings at any given time in any market, in any company you are investing, is very, very important. And that's why I said price feed on earnings. Yes, we know, but you all know that it is when a company is making profit, that is where they cannot sustain their price or sustain their earning, sustain their price up. That means it's that earnings that will use to help you. That means you need to look at the company financials critically, critically to know exactly what is happening in that company. Are they just posting numbers that are not accurate, or are they posting numbers that are weak to support the price? Are the future prospects of the company earnings power in doubt? You need to know all this so that you put your money for the future. Like I always say that every investment is again the future. Past performance of any company does not guarantee the future. For that, you need to see what are the factors, what are the keys ingredients that will drive this company going to the future. Because we say we're a long-term investor, buy and hold strategy for investors. Yes, they are giving you dividend. Are you sure that dividend will come in the next 2 years? And that's why you need to look at the numbers to see are they kind of creating grant to kind of boost their bottom line. What is the company doing to expand? These are the key, because if you bring down to what has happened in this bank that has issue now, I will tell you it's not overnight issue. Investors or market players in that company should have seen that there is where commerce started to show that either the company operating cash flow is not up to date, because before a company plan to go to primary market at either variety issue or public offer, and because of what they have in the global economy, they were not able to do that. They start selling their assets. Something is wrong somewhere, and you as investor should have pointed it out from day one, not just coming to manifest, because what you are seeing that manifested by the collapse, and thank God that the Federal Bank Reserve Bank also came out to say that, oh, they will provide emergency for banks and all those stuff. Fine. But I believe that you as an investor, because it's your hard earned money, you need to do more due diligence. Yes, let's move to what is happening globally. I said the market is a mist as we speak. US, because of the statement from Fed chairman of Fed that yes, that emergency relief, so that this movement will not have a contagious impact on other banks, that they will provide kind of succor or a bailout for this kind of situation. That also reflected on the what we saw on the equity prices in that tech industry a little. We saw that this morning we are seeing a mixed trend in that market. Now Jones is in red, while S&P and the NASDAQ, is in green as a result of that statement. And also, one thing again is that as rate hike continue to happen, it's not only just bailing out, it's not job of impacting what negatively on the economy, because the economy is very, very important. Why the tech company? You know that the tech company, they are, like I said, they are the most, people that invest, sector that invest more on what, on research and development because of tech issue. And for that, they plan to borrow. And when we are borrowing at high cost on a high interest rate, and also we are not servicing on this also things that also were it's a result of bad loan and all those stuff that we are seeing that lead to this. That means you as an investor, you need to also balance and see where you are putting your money and know what is happening. Yes, Fed has come to say yes, they want to save this bank and others, save for emergencies like this, which is good. But I think the major thing is that the interest rate hike that has continued, all this time, these are part result of it. That's why when the World Bank and the IMF was warning that the rate of right interest rate across the globe is kind of contracting the economic growth, and at the same time it might lead to something else. But gradually, we'll see, but I believe that it can be managed. And the good thing is that most also banks that are also, I would say they are financially sound, are also taking to take, buy into these banks, in different domain. Like what happened, HSBC has also make a move to buy the share of this, CS, SVC bank in UK, which is good. And I mean that most of the economy around the world are struggling with one economic factor that is not looking too good, and that is reflecting on what, on sentiment, and these are driving the volatility we are seeing in the market. That means for you as an investor or trader, don't just be carried away position taking. Look at what is happening, the environment where we are, that's going to, where you are investing, that's going to move your price positively or negatively, so that you can take advantage of information and invest wisely and see the prospect of those companies in the future, what is going to happen. Not just because they've done well yesterday, and that means they do well today or future. Yes, yesterday is a basis for you to look at where are they going to the future, because you are already today, that will guide you to know if this company has prospects or not. Let us not depend on past performance or just a hearsay. For investors to have their money, look at what the company books. The numbers is very, very important. You're able to crack it, and at the end of the day, you'll be in a better place to make good informed decision that will support your investment. Don't be carried away. Yes, in Europe, we'll also see that market is down because of what is happening already. I'll tell you that market around Europe is all are in red now. In Asia, we're seeing a mixed trend. With the move by Pakistan to go into deal because of oil at the $50 with Russia. That's what is driving. And also, we believe that as the whole globe, especially those big economy, are opening up for war, trying to invest more on their hardware and their defensive hardware, military. It does not send a good signal for the global economy. And I think the mature leaders, the G7, these are the time they start preaching peace, because the way all of them are investing, in in defense and all those stuff, we also have to be very careful as investors to look at where we can take advantage of all these things and also invest wisely and know when to hold our cash, because cash is king at any time. So that we don't invest at the end of the day. You see, because most investors in this stock that don't crash, this bank that don't crash, and lamenting already, yes, because I speak now, we're hearing about the federal, the police insurance company corporation in US to protect, some, depositors and all those stuff. What of investors in this, company who have not had anything? That's why anywhere in the world you are an investor, you have any money, you need to also invest wisely so that you can protect your fund at any time, and that also help you to make informed decision as you speak. It's good to us for us to share it. But if you look at what is happening in Africa as we speak now, Africa is mixed, as I mentioned, Asia is also reacting to what has just happened, and also what is happening, in the oil market. As we speak now, oil has pulled back again down. Crude oil has pulled back to sell around the $81, 72, $81.72 per barrel. And I tell you, these are the reason, the fear of recession because of rate hike expected from Fed. They use that the bidding, is approving for another, drilling where they can discover oil. That's another one. And the Pakistan move now to, these are the things that are driving that volatility in that sector. And I also don't forget that last week, the data that came from China shows some of, okay, that's why this, up and down was seeing the rebound market oscillation in terms of oil. Is different factor is responsible for that. As traders in that industry, that trading that the commodity, you also make sure that you are with your chart at any given time to also guide you. So you can read the sentiment and take advantage of volatility in this market also to make money. Don't just sit at the fence. You must look at what to guide you so that you take informed investment decision. It's very, very key. It's not a time for you to guess, because when you guess, you are about to shoot yourself at the feet. For that, at the foot, for that, you need to take investment decision serious by looking at your chart anytime, as different economic data is expected to emanate in a moment from now. Meeting also coming this month for different central banks of the world to look at their rate and all those stuff. You as an investor need also to follow sorry, you need to follow through so that it will help you, to make different choice. It's very, very key when it comes to investment. Yes, back home here, not to look at what is happening in our market. It's very, very key that we see exactly what is happening, so that you as investor or trader will know exactly what to do when it comes to investment. Don't be carried away with what you are hearing, but you must understand the domain where you are investing, where you have put your hard earned money, so that at the end of the day you know what to do. This week in our market down here, we expect to see inflation data from Bureau of Statistics on the consumer price index for the month of February, and from every angle, I think that many analysts are projecting to see a drop for we invest data. Are projected to see around the 21.05. No, others are saying below 3 but around that 0.05 to 0.15. That's right, 21.05 to 21.15. That's our forecast to see where to pull back, where to come. That's compression. And also, don't forget that this same week alone, we expect to see what will shape the market, which I go to our explain now. This week, we expect to see another KGB primary market option coming this week on Wednesday. We saw it last week. That after the last week, we saw a kind of uptick in terms of rate and yield in that trading market at the end of the push. Also, kept the fixed income market bullish for last week because of these changes. So, and this is the peak of any season, as most of the early filers have released the result. And this is the period also we expect to see price adjustment for dividend and for bonuses announced. And that is that this market will continue in this up and down. For us that are traders, my kindly advice that what you do at this point, that as market was oscillating, you need to wait for all this markdown to see the point for you to enter. Because ahead of post election, I want to see Q1 numbers from this companies. That Q1 number, where is it heading us? Where is it taking us to? We expect to see a better Q number. Which sector or which industry are expected to post a stronger number that will also impact on their price. And then when you see post know, dividend adjustment, you see prices are low and ahead of their number, a keyword number, you start looking at this. Is why I said this time profit taking is expected, because market have rallied from almost from 43,000 index to almost 56 now, as the market try to break out the recent resistance level around 55,984. Once market break that out again, it want to touch the 56,000. That would be a new high for the market before there's any correction or continuation from that. That means you as an investor, this factor that will shape the market is what we are looking at, so that you will be carried away. Like I said, we're expecting to see inflation figure. The same week. Also, TV option is also coming up on Wednesday. Election is around the corner, the weekend, and I said mark down an adjustment for dividend paid will also be this that will start from this week with UCAP, leading to that of Dangote cement the upper week. This adjustment has the also influence, but the good thing that this adjustment will also create opportunity for you to buy low. That's why you must keep your eyes on your chart to see exactly what the chart is telling you. After the pullback, if there's opportunity, you are seeing a higher move in terms of momentum in this boost up, then that is where you can now keep your eyes on it and also take advantage of it. Yes, we are seeing the market moving in the up and down direction. Even this morning, we are seeing market oscillating, but the good news is that market is creating opportunity for those that understand how to take advantage of information and position in those good stocks. I believe that this trend will be sustained as we speak now in the market because of what? Because of what? Any season. And despite the election that's around the corner, once the inflation data is released, we see they also had outcome of the TB, and also the election around the corner. And at the end of the day, towards the end of the month, we'll be looking at to see what the outcome of the MPC meeting, which I know the data was expected to see today, this week, I mean, from inflation was to give us a side. Already, we have seen that the month of February, purchasing manager index has already shown signs of contraction. That business activities have weakened to go below what below 50 to reach about 44.7. It tells you that these are the things that CPN and his team will think that you don't need to hit up the economy by increasing interest rate again. I believe that you might see a flat or a marginal either 25% or flat at all if possible try to come down, but I believe that they will come down until they see what is happening, a clear direction, what is happening globally. So with this recent bank collapse in the US, that also look at what is happening in the financial market before they take any step. For me, there's no cause for us to look left and right, but rather we should know that we are taking investment decision based on what on fact and figure and on sentiment and perception of the market so that we can take advantage of knowledge to what to make money in the market. It's very, very necessary at this point. So don't forget that it's market perception and flow of funds that will back the market. If there's another hike, in a rate, it's going to affect the market. But if there's any, what is left unchanged, I will see a pullback. That will also be a plus for the market. I believe that as all eyes and what on inflation for February, outcome of the TP that's primary auction that's coming this week. Also at the end of every electoral season, which is the last one is coming on Saturday. Also looking ahead to see what the incoming government be coming in with, what is their strategy, the policy shift we're going to spread, that's going to drive the economy and also impact the market. These are hard. That's why every investment is again the future. And for those that don't attend the Q2 market like, we're going to look at many things that are going to guide us where the right sector will be. Because no matter what is happening today in the economy, there are sectors that benefit from it, which we already seen the sign in their last full year numbers. And what we're going to see also in their Q1 on that, what has happened so far in the economy is which sector will benefit. All this will be shared in the class. And one of our speakers is going to look at the economy and industry and sectors so that you know exactly what to do and it will guide you what action to take and which company. At the end of the day, also I also want to come up and tell you what to do with trend and what and pattern. These are the things because I tell you that in post economy, in a post election economy, there are some sectors that benefit most and some individual stuff. These are the things we also be discussing. Yes, we know that technology is ending now. How it's going to play out in all this is very, very important. Like I said, back to the market now. Look at what is happening in our market. As we speak now, the ocean index is trading at 55,886.21, up by 991.70. Market is up by just 0.18. Almost that's already to 0.2% as we speak. We're having a market is still mixed because we're having a positive in Osher index, why the market breadth is negative, 10 losers against what? Against five, against the six gainers as we speak now. That you can see the position of the market, what is happening already. This tells you that the market is still a bit, though already having 10 gainers against 10 losers against the six gainers. You can see the market breadth is also negative, and you can see that only those few which stocks or high price are up. The rest are what are low cap stock. That's why we are seeing that because of that high price stock market is in terms of buying and selling. I see that people are selling more. That's why I've been set 10 decliner against what against six advancers as we speak. This is the state of the market. Before we move to the chart, I want to look at these companies on this user chart and the volume and stock that are driving volume and in this Monday morning. As we speak now, the stock leading the loser chart is a NGS group and it's trading around 26 now, down by 2 naira 20 kobo, as we speak, followed by Royal Exchange Assurance, around 73 kobo now, from almost 73 down. We're also seeing ROTB scope, also Sterling Bank is now below 150, 1 naira 45 kobo, for me, this stock, okay. Also, you can see ICO also around 59 kobo. These are the top losers as we are told they are 10. But we want to look at the top gainers as we speak now. The top gainers, you can see that Boafu is leading the pack with 4 naira gain to around 99 naira, almost the same price with Boa Cement. You can see up by 4.2% as we speak now, followed by mutual benefit assurance on the gainer start. You can see the Champion Brewery, Unity Bank, and what and His Bank. These are the top 5 gainers as we speak at this hour. Then you look at the in terms of volume activities, it's very, very key. need to know the stocks that are leading in volume. Sterling Bank is leading in volume. You cannot see, we are not seeing all the big banks this morning. You can see that Sterling Bank is leading in volume around the 5 million share traded so far, followed by Champs. Champs has trading around the 4.9 million shares traded. ROTB 3.4 million shares traded so far, and Access Corp at 9 naira 15 kobo, 2.9 million shares traded so far. And the last year is the UCAP. UCAP between around 14 naira 50 kobo, 2.5 million shares traded so far. These are the top in terms of volume. It tells you that, I don't forget that I mentioned that UCAP is among the stores that started their markdown this week. Now, I think on the 14th, which is tomorrow, is the qualification day for this stock. Then after tomorrow, you're about to see a markdown on Wednesday, right, on the 15th of March. No, these are what is going to drive this market up and down because of price adjustment. We expect that by today, tomorrow, those that are income investors will take advantage of this, because here we already have a more 10% plus, and also if the price rebound, and it depends the price you enter. If you're buying now, you want to hold on. Your Q1 is around the corner. That also will guide you on what to do. For me, there's no cause for alarm in the market as we speak now. Then to quickly go to the chart to see what is happening in the market is key, that we understand what is happening in the market. Now, looking at the chart, what is the momentum on this? If market is already heading to 56, but this one market have tested almost 55,920.10 this morning before pulling back again. That tells you that this oscillation will continue in the market. Here, if you look at the chart here, market after I've started trending here, you can see for yourself, but the peak as we speak remain at that 55,984. But to speak now, market almost tested that today when it got around the 54,920, but it's still there. Once able to break it, that is where we say another trend at all. Let's quickly call up our indicators in this class. Let's call up our indicator in this class. It's very, very necessary. Yeah. Money flow is key. That's what is happening in the market. Look at your C line to 8. Finally, call our, because momentum is very key, our stochastic oscillator. Okay, let's go for ADS. ADS, what is the strength in the market today? Good work. Yes, this is the market position. You can see that the market, even at this point, is still start trending. But even though it's start trending, market is still above the C line. That is good for the market, and which I want us to see. Let's zoom it here and see what the market is doing. You can see that this red red candlestick here. You can see that it got as high as this point of 9 was of 55,908 at this point before coming down. There you can see also this morning that even the market remained above the T line. You can see the trend, market trying to move up and down. You can see, but this morning it has moved almost getting to this same 59.92 before coming down to trade at this very point between 59.882. You can see that the market is still in green. You can see it here, but money flow is slightly looking down around the 70 from these are the trend down. But you can see that our ADS, go to go back, you can read it very well. Let's go back. I want to show you the state of the market. Look at ADS. ADS for me is still very, very strong. I mean, the strength on this side trending or move is still very, very strong. You can see that the ADS is reading almost 50, almost in the 55.95, which is almost a 56 for me. It's a good one. And I told you last class that once you see that this blue line remains above the red line, the momentum in the market is at that. You can see that the ADS, the index action is above the T line. You can see it here when it crossed from here above it. You can see it has remained up there. Tell that the momentum in the market. And also this morning, I think that momentum, despite the slowdown, or not looking down, a slowdown or a flat position of the money flow. I think that the strength in the market is becoming stronger, because looking up now to 46 against the negative 10. For me, it's a good one for the market. That means there's no cause for alarm or for us to panic at all. All those, let's keep our finger crossed in the market. But because of our time, we need to look at some stocks again on the floor to know how they are doing so that it will guide our decision. Now that for traders that the markdown date for UCAP is around the corner, what is the momentum behind UCAP right now? Is it good time to buy UCAP or to stay away from a trader or because of investing? For this stock, you can see on the day chart, because on the day chart, you can see that the stock is trading below the T line. For me, for traders, you need to ask that question. Why for investors that are looking for dividend, nothing stopping buying the stock, even as it exists to go further down. It's a good trend. But as we speak, money flow is within 43 below 50. And you can see that no, can see that that momentum is not too strong. I see that the red line across the blue one here, that is a sign of weakness. That's why you can see that it's below the T line. You can see it here. That's for 1 hour. For a day chart, look at 1 hour chart because this is a day chart we're looking at. A day chart, you can see that on a 1 hour chart, it's still also below the T line. You can see it here below the T line, and money flow is looking down around 32. And you can see why there that the the the, the weakness has also started from all this way for the last many hours. You can see the last 2 to 3 hours now is selling down here. You can see, but quickly you can look at the 15 minutes chart here, or yeah, 15 minutes chart to see how far it was. On but the good thing on the 15-minute chart was seen that the stock tries to gather momentum. You can see it here. Despite it's flat on the T line now, but you can say it is green. The last candle here is green. And money flow is looking up on the 15 minutes. And you can see that even on the this momentum is still very, very not too bad. But this is a 15-minute chart for UCAP. It's good to watch so that you will know exactly what to do with your position in this market. For those that are income investors, go ahead. For traders, you need to wait for the pullback. For those that are taking their profits from UCAP, for those that are combining the two, you can take your profit and see, because the company is also not really sleeping, trying to expand their own bottom line or cash flow, so that at the end of the day they can be in a position also to tell investors what to do. It's very, very, very key that you can also stay in that kind of stuff to watch where they are going from here. Is very, very important. Once you're able to get it, you are good to go. Once you're able to get it, you are good to go as an investor. These are very key important things that you should note as you are investing in the market, so that at the end of the day, you'll be in for good looking for good investment decision, because it is your hard-earned money at this time, and you need to also take good decision so that you also make informed investment decision. These are very, very important things you should also note as investor anytime, any day. I quickly want to look at what is happening in Sterling Bank. We are seeing Sterling Bank or Sterling down. We want to see in the last 15-minute chart. You can see where the stock is now. It's below the T line. Seriously, in the last 15 minutes, you can see that money flow is flat here. But you can see what is happening. We are seeing that the ADS is coming up, but once this one is looking up until we break out before we can. But I think let's watch the 1 hour chart. We have seen the 15 minutes. Let's watch the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, you can see that it's also trading below the T line, even when it tested the T line. And money flow is looking down to 41. You can see how it's moving down, and the red and blue, can see what I said, has crossed up again. That is for 1 hour. On the day chart to confirm the momentum. The stock, but the candlestick information here is, for me, it's a very nice information that I need to conclude. At the end of the day, the buyers and sellers in this stock are fighting. At the end of the day, we know who is the winner. But I tell you, with what information I'm seeing here, that the red across the blue, or blue coming down, is not a good one. But we want to keep our eyes crossed for the stock. But because of dividend expectation and full year, you might see reversal in this stock, and you need to keep your eyes for those that are income investor. Also, you should also do the needful if you are in this stock as we speak now. Yes, because of our time, let's finally take a look at what is happening in GT code and assets before we call it a day. GT code and assets before we call it a day. So what is happening in GT code and assets code before we call it a day. For GT code, if you can see the chart here, you can see that the stock is slightly Let's use the zoom here so that we can see together. Good to look at so that you know what we are saying. But you can see that this formation we are seeing here, when it starts to go down, we see this kind of a bullish hammer, a bullish hammer because it's an downtrend. You might see an uptrend in the next trade. But let's keep our finger as we speak now. The stock is also trying to trade below 26 30 now for 2025. That was as low as almost 26 today. But let's see how it looks at the end of the day. This is very, very important so that we need to know the direction of the stock. As we speak now, it's slightly below the T line. And money flow is still looking up to this 78. For me, it's a good one. On a daily chart, I still remain above, but you can see that there's always sign of once the zero line cross that with the red one, it's a sign of weakness. But if the power continue to stay here, stay ahead of this one, good. But let's see what play out. I believe that before 31st of March, the result from this big fugaz will start hitting the market, for investors to conclude where they are heading to. Yes, Access Corp is the last we're checking. Let's look at what is happening in Access Corp. Access Corp on a day chart, you can see that for the last how many days it has been below the T line, and this morning, despite that, I can see like a sign of going up to almost around 920 22 for pulling back. But money flow is looking up on a day chart now. I think like from but here you can see that the blue line has crossed down the red line down here. But let's watch. But the good thing that the ADS is still not relatively strong around the 24 or which is okay, but we need to keep our eyes. Money is looking up, money flow is looking up. Let's see from here how the stock have been trending above, come down below the trend line, come up again, test below the trend line. That trend has been sustained all this while. Let's see whether it's going to break out up again now and see how the trend will go as all eyes of what on the number. On this note, I will say thank you for your time this morning. Look forward to see you tomorrow in Tuesday and to see what play out in the global scene and also the market today. As market remain green at this hour, we would expect to see, but like I said earlier at the beginning, we're going to see a mixed market this week, and that is the trend because of election, because of the data we're expecting, economic data in terms of inflation, and also the outcome of the fixed income, which is a multiple also treasury bill option that's coming, and what multiple will be at the end of the month. That will shape the direction of the market, in the second quarter of the year. That's why for those that are taking advantage of of the discount for the master class, those I can see that this morning even before I start the class, somehow telling their payment notification. If you are not there, make time. For those that also that want to stay on the jumbo pack, although that was going since January, I think it will end by 31st of March so that you can take advantage for that jumbo pack for 50,000 naira for a year, and that will do that every week. It's just like this week, you just do not give any stop. Why? Because we already in most position expect to the number. That's why I didn't tell you that we're giving stocks to so that I can go to the site. No stock we're giving, but we discuss and review better strategy and how to understand the financials in the last class. That means for those that are already in position, looking at the target to take profit, and those that are in the signal group, we always inform you once you touch a target to sell off immediately. On this note, I say bye. See you tomorrow.